Hey, what's up, YouTube? Back with another deck profile. Today, I got you a profile on a Edison format deck profile. I've been playing Edison for a couple weeks now. I got a $1,000 cash event up in Smithville, North Carolina, here in a couple weeks. I've been working towards. Definitely gonna get back into modern. I'm just wanting to dedicate a little time to this Edison event going on. Wanting to get into play around different formats just for fun. Today I played Ancient Gear Machina. This is not really one of the best decks in Edison. I know like the top decks are like Blackwing, Light Swarm, Hero Beat. I think a little bit of Gladiator Beast. Um, and this deck I've just been playing was the first one I picked up, and I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of success. I'm fairly new to Edison, and I learned some stuff today. So as I go through the profile, I will I kind of explain how what the plays were like and what I learned. Um, I played a very small tournament. It's like a four-man tournament. The win a box. But even though it was like a three-round, four-man event, I played some really good decks. Round one was Black Wings. I went to game three. Managed to take that. Round two, I got to completely shit on by x-1. I just didn't expect to play that deck. Didn't expect to see it at all today, but it just came out of nowhere. I didn't prepare. I didn't side for it or anything, and I misplayed really bad game one. And then I went to game three and went round three. Went to game three with Welladad or zombies, and managed to get. We went to top deck and managed to top deck the right card and win the game. So got first or second place. We kind of just split a box. I guess you can say first or second. My record was x-1. It was really good. Played some really good decks. Learned a lot of things, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I played three Machina Gear Frame, three Machina Fortress. Basically, just 6 copies of Machina Fortress. This is the one you want to see always, because he takes really good advantage of your level 8 Ancient Gear monsters. I would play Machina Force or Machina Cannon, but like I said, you're playing so many of the level 8 um, Ancient Gear monsters. It's good discard fodder for Fortress. One thing I learned with Fortress is if you have both of them in your hand, he can pay his own cost to discard, so you can discard 2 Fortresses, a special himself. So that was a really good note. I didn't know that at all. Then for the Ancient Gear monsters, I've been playing around this ratio a lot, but this is one I liked. I played 3 Ancient Gear Beasts. This is the best one. 3 Guard Dragon. I feel like you need to play this at 3. Some people play 2. I tried playing 2. This is the one that you special summon off of Gear Town, which is your field spell. And random situations when you're in the grind, 3 comes up because 1 might get banished with Deep Prison, or if they know that it can be special from the grave, they can DD Crow it. And I just want to kind of have that third. And it comes in a grind game when you try to special fortress out. You can draw on a more discard fodder. And then I played 1 Ancient Gear Golem. I was playing 3, then I played 2. 1 feels right. This deck can brick really hard, and I wanted to cut down on this guy. I still see him sometimes. He's good to tribute summon for every once in a while, but 1's fine. And then I played 2 Knights. I know it says down here the effect where he can be an effect monster, but I found out that since he's a Gemini, the rollings are if he's normal summon first, he's a normal monster. So you don't get the effect down below. You have to like normal summon him again to get to make him an effect monster. So was a little note I learned today. I probably still play him even though he wasn't as good as I thought he was, because I just need more regular normal summons in this deck. Because if you draw Ancient Gear Beast and no Gear Town, then it's kind of tough on you. And then I played 2 Cyber Dragons. I did cut this for a while, but I feel like this is good. I mean, like, it's just like a free special summon you can use for tribute fodder. You can contact fusion your own monsters for like beating over towers or something. It just comes up handy, it comes up clutch, and his card's crazy in the mirror match. And then I played Trigodia. I saw it once or twice. It just never came up. It was just the wrong timing. I don't know. I was told by a buddy to play this because where this deck bricks and you have like multiple bricks in your hand, and you have a Trigodia. Your Trigodia can get big if you brick. But the way I built this deck now, to where it's a little less bricky, Trigodia is okay. And another thing I've seen with this deck is you're discarding for Fortress and stuff. I feel like you run out of hand advantage real quick in this deck, so Trigodia is not going to be as good. I saw myself siding this card out more than anything, so I don't know if I'll play it going forward. Everything else was good though. I like my Ancient Gear ratios. Play 6 copies of the best field spell in the deck. 3 Terraforming, 3 Gear Town. This card is nuts. You open 3 Terraforming or 3 of these, you're splashing out 3k bodies. I like it. I like it when I play this card on the field and then like set a back row, and I'm like, if it just like worries my opponent, because if they try to heavy storm me, I plus off this card. So I mean, like, it kind of makes it hard for them to want a heavy storm knowing that I'm gonna plus off Gear Town. I actually don't run Starlight Road. I side it. So I mean, like, I was playing Starlight Road, but my thought process was my opponent's not going to want to pop my Gear Town with Heavy Storm, so that's going to be less of a chance of my Starlight Road resolving. I saw myself last weekend just like triggering my own Starlight Road than anything. 2 Smashing Grounds. I think I'm going to bring this up to 3. This card is really good. I like 1-for-1s because it dodges Starlight Road. 3 Book of Moon. This is best 1-for-1 in Edison, in my opinion. This card stops your opponent from synchro summoning. You flip your tuner face down. If your opponent has Cyber Dragon, this actually saved me today. My opponent in the grind game against the Willadad player special summon Cyber Dragon. I had Fortress on field. I flipped my Fortress face down with Book of Moon, and then he had to attack over my Fortress, and I just popped his monster, and I was managed to top deck and win for a game. So this card is just super clutch. You can dodge. I like how you can just dodge being contact fusion with this, so you don't lose all your monsters and die. The one Overload Fusion. This card was okay. I only saw it once. This is more of like the grind game, because I saw I sometimes lose in the grind game. Because if I run out of all my machines. And having this, if you have Cyber Dragon engraved, you can make the Chimera Tech Over Dragon, because if you're in the grind game where you have your Cyber Dragons and a bunch of machines in the graveyard, you just play this, and you can make a really beefy monster that can attack multiple times. It didn't come up. I'm still going to main it. I think it's good, because I went to grinds lots of times today, or a few times. 1 Heavy Storm Standard, MST Standard. Brain Control I used today, didn't really, it was pretty good. Baited out stuff with it. Limitor Removal, I've been back and forth maining this card, or even playing in general. It won me a game today, so I'm probably going to keep it in. 1 Lightning Vortex, I'm going to take this out for Smashing Ground. I've used it maybe once. Yeah, it's good. I might side it, but I think Smashing Grounds is better. Actually, I don't know. I might keep it, because it did save me a game one time. And then for the traps, 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. I think this card's really good, especially in this deck. When you worry about game 2 getting contact fusion or something, you just bounce your monster back, or you can just try to keep advantage with your opponent, just bounce their monster when they normal summon, stuff like that. Get against Blackwing so I don't get their Whirlwind ad. And then 2 Bottomless. This card was decent. The Willadad player didn't summon too many 15 and above bodies unless they went to the extra deck. And then the Blackwing players, sometimes, you know, it worked. Still gonna play it though. I think it's a good solid 2-of card. For the extra deck. Played 3 Chimera deck. If you play the mirror match, 3 can come up. I had 3 used against me, so that made me want to play 3. This won me a game today against a well-eyed player in the grind. He had a Cyber Dragon on field, and I top decked into an Ancient Gear Beast while I had Gear Town. Normal summoned it, Contact Fusion, attacked for a game. 2 Stardust for the Starlight Road in my side deck. Ancient Gear, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. My Spice, I'll play Absolute Zero and Elemental Hero Gaia. So I'll play Super Poly on the side because it's for heroes. 90% of my monsters are Earth, so if I have a hero on field and I have my machine, which is an Earth, I'll just fuse it away. And if I have like Snowball Man or Frog on field with a hero, I can just make F-Zero. So didn't play any heroes though, so it didn't really come up. Darkened, Colossal Fighter, Black Rose, Go-Yo, Catastor, Mistworm, Chimera, Tech, Over Dragon is the Overfusion target. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem is really just for Super Poly, but because I ain't got nothing else to make it with. All these other synchros are if I brain control a tuner, so it was pretty good. Really liked the extra deck. The side deck, 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and then 3 Consecrated Light. Both of these cards is what won me my games. This completely shits on dark decks. This what beat me. This what won me the game with the Blackwing player. This what won me the game with the Well-Dad player. Just completely broken cards against these, and it doesn't hurt me whatsoever because all my monsters are dark. And if I Contact Fusion me, Chimera Tech Over Dragon's a dark. So if you have this on field, it's going to be at 0 attack, and you've got this on field, they just can't summon it. So this saves you against getting Contact Fusion to the point where I don't think I need to play Zombie World. I actually barely even sided in Zombie World because of these cards just like putting in work. 2 DD Warrior Lady for the Frog matchup. Treeborn Frog is very annoying, so if I can just like banish them, I'm cool with that. Zombie World, I'm cutting this. Nothing else to say there. 2 Super Poly, keeping this in for heroes. I might bump it to 3, I don't know yet. 2 Starlight Road, I'm probably gonna cut this to 1. Like, I didn't really have the room for siding. So I'm probably just gonna cut it to 1 to make it more flexible. Okay, I thought 1's just fine. 1 Giant Shrunade, I feel like I should have mained this. This come up a couple times. And then this other Lightning Vortex. I mainly want to use this against dragons, so when they make their first turn board or something, I can just like Lightning Storm and just slow them down. But yeah, going forward, I actually learned some stuff today. My Light Swarm Air game 1, I ended on Ancient Gear Beast and Cyber Dragon, not thinking that he can use my Cyber Dragon on my side of the field to Contact Fuse, and he made his own Chimera Tech. The Blackwing player played Royal Oppression, and I did not know that I can use his own Royal Oppression against him. I think that's kind of it. I learned a couple of those things today. So I'm definitely learned from that. The other thing going forward, keeping these in, since Blackwing is so relevant, this just completely ends them. I'll probably take out Starlight Road. I'll take out Zombie World. I'm gonna put in Lightning Imprisoning Mirror because for a Light Swarm, so I can have something to use against them. I may end up maining a Starlight Road, and then just play like 3 Lightning Imprisoning Mirrors. because like I just need something against Light Storm. Maybe even swap these two out for like a DD Crow, because DD Crows were pretty good against that as well. Hitting a wolf, making their Light Storm count in their graveyard go from 3 to 4 so I can't bring out Judgment Dragon. Stuff like that. Probably do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a pretty good match. Learned some stuff. Definitely gonna make edits on this deck. Here in a couple weeks, I'm getting ready for the cash event down in Smithville. I'll give you guys a depth profile on that here in a couple weeks again, because I'll probably end up making more changes to this from what I said, just to finalize the list and make this the best it can possibly be. This deck is very fun, very powerful. I understand that it's outclassed a bit, but I really like it. So, alright, well, like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions below, any tips you want to give me, any ideas that I haven't thought of that you have. Just let me know. And yeah.